Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using this script developed by myself and Loren Sherman, and it uses a combination of these different letter stems, these black lines here, in conjunction with either dot modifiers, like these ones here, or line modifiers, which can be straight lines, like this, or curve like these here. So anyway, here we have a word with our actual alphabet, and then the other things in this design are numbers. So we have the word September, the number 22, and the number 2023 here. And then here we have the same thing again, just written linearly. And here we have a similar design to this one, except instead of September, it is just sept, like S-E-P-T, sept. So anyway, let's go ahead and read this design first. So you read the script starting at the bottom and then going counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. You can also look for one of these start indicator marks, which are these little guys here, and that lets the design be rotatable. So you can rotate this design and you will still know where to start because the bottom is no longer necessary because we have this start and rotation marker. So I have that for all three of these, telling you where the bottom of September is and where to start reading. So here we have the bottom of this word, September, and the first letter we hit going counterclockwise is this shallow divot stem. So this thick line here makes a bite out of the cookie, like somebody took a bite out of this cookie of the word, and it has 1, 2, 3 line modifiers ending on it. So we combine those 3 line modifiers in this row with the shallow divot stem in this row. So we have a letter S here. So then we have this vowel, and it's right inside the S, like this red one here, inside the mouth of that bite. And that makes it an E. So we have an S and an E. And these two letters are stacked in the same position, and when letters are stacked, consonants are read before vowels. So that's why it's the S and then the E. Then we continue around. Here's another circle, and it is a circle inside our word circle. So that means we're in this row here. And then there are 1, 2 lines ending on it. This line passes through it, and lines count when they end on a letter stem. So this line, this straight line, counts 1, 2 times on it, but this curved one doesn't count at all. So that makes this a P with 1, 2 lines on a circle inside the word circle. Then we have this shallow divot, just like the S, except it has no dots and no lines, so that makes it a T. Then we have the E hanging out in that stem, just like that one there, and just like the E and SE in September. And then we have this shallow divot, this circle inside the word circle here, just like this one. So it's a lot like the P, except it's got 1, 2, 3 lines on it. So that makes it an M. Then we have this deep divot here with no modifiers. So just like the T, except it's a deep divot. So that would be a B. And then the E is right inside it there. And then we have this shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 dots. So S-E-P-T-E-M-B-E-R, September. And then this here is exactly the same design as this one. It's just linking up to the numbers in a different way. And then this one is the shortened S-E-P-T. So we have this shallow divot here with 1, 2, 3 lines, the E inside it, just like that one. And then we have 1, 2 lines on the P, just like that one. And then we have the T there, that shallow divot. So that's just the sept. And then we have the number 22. So numbers are done by having concentric rings around a thicker ring. So we have a thick ring in the middle of each of these numbers. So thick ring, thick ring, thick ring, thick ring, and thick ring, and thick ring, and the number of rings going around it tells you how many digits are in that number. So this number has 1, 2 digits. So 1 2-digit number, whereas this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Now to figure out what those numbers are, we count the lines that pass through each of those digit rings. So in this outer digit ring, which is the bigger number, because it's outer in the bigger circle, we have 1, 2 lines passing through it. So that would be the number 2. And then we have another 1, 2 lines passing through that one. So that would be the number 22. And then we have this comma, like that. So there's the comma between the September 22 comma. And here we have another 22. Just the same as that one, it's just twisted on its side so that these lines line up. So that's the 22 there. And then our last number here has 1, 2 lines on the outer ring. Nothing in this thin ring here. So that's a 0, and then 1, 2 lines there, and then 1, 2, 3 lines there. So that would be 2, 0, 2, 3. So 2023. So it's September 22, 2023. And then this one we have September 22, comma, and then it's kind of tricky out here. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. So this ring has 2 lines passing through it, and because we can't see what's happening there, we assume there are no lines. So that's just these 1 and 2 lines here. We can't imagine lines that we can't actually see. So that's the number 2 in the outer ring. And then this ring, we have nothing, because again, this line stops here and it doesn't keep going. So that's another 0. And then we have this one, 1, 2, in that second to last ring, and then 1, 2, 3 lines. So that'd be 20, 23 as well. So yeah, and then we have the numbers 22, 2023 done exactly the same for these two. The only difference is this is the shortened word September. So yeah, those are your 3 designs. I did a circular one and a linear one, as well as a kind of more compact linear one. So yeah, those are your designs. They all 3 work, and they all 3 are yours to do what you will with. And I hope you have the best of luck with your tattoo, and I would love to see which one you pick when you get it done. Thank you so much. Bye!